Smith, how are you doing these
Sir,
days?
our store policy doesn't allow
Why
returns
weren't you at the
based
party
on
last
customers'
night?
changes of mind.
Could he have left the city? But Jinho's a combat-type D-rank hunter. Normal people wouldn't be able to take him, even in significant numbers. If a car supposedly headed for the Hunter Bureau's headquarters suddenly tried to leave the city, Jinho would surely notice something is wrong and resist. The only clue the culprits left behind was that they're with the Scavenger Guild. Wang Dongseok's younger brother, Wang Dongsu. He must have been waiting for us to step foot in America for quite a while, so he could find out the truth about his brother's death. Jinho and I were the sole survivors of the dungeon back then. Wang Dongsu must be certain that we killed his brother. Who knew that Wu Jinqiu's warning to me back then would really come true? I don't regret what I did back then, but this never would have happened if only I'd left a guard with him back then. If anything were to happen to Jinho...
Still no news?
No, sir.
Could it be that he's not afraid of death? No. Mr. Huang is an S-rank hunter. He should be aware of the difference in strength between himself and Sung Jin-woo. So doing something so stupid, despite knowing, that means he knows I'll step up on his behalf. Perhaps I've been too kind to my hunters. Laura, how's the situation?
With the Hunter Bureau's cooperation, we've analyzed Mr. Huang's movement patterns over the past month. There were a total of 3 instances where he strayed from his usual path of activity.
Send all our guys there. I'll head out now, too.
Yes, sir.
But wait, how do you manage to convince the Hunter Bureau, Laura?
I told them that if we don't find Huang Dongsu, you and Sung Jinwoo may collide.
All members of the Scavenger Guild are on the move.
All 100 of them?
All scheduled raids have just been cancelled. All hunters are moving right now.
If all members of the Scavenger Guild are on the move, that means Thomas Andre is behind this. This is big. Just what exactly is going on?
Are you sure this is okay?
I'm not planning on doing anything to him. There's just one thing I want to know. Master Thomas warned me not to touch Sung Jinwoo, but I never planned on messing with Sung Jinwoo in the first place, because there was one more person who could provide me with answers. I told him that if he told me honestly what exactly happened to my brother in that dungeon, I would let him go without a scratch. There was just one thing that I wanted to hear, that Sung Jinwoo killed my brother. As soon as I hear that, I'm done with you, Jinho. Oi, wake up. I said wake up.
He's pretty durable. I guess he's a tanker after all. Any normal human would have been dead by now.
I don't know why he's being so stubborn, this naive-looking bastard. Courage is commendable, but your stubbornness won't lead to forgiveness. Listen up. I don't want to kill you. This guy who's smirking behind me is a pretty decent healer, and he's going to save you whenever you're on the brink of death, which means that until you tell me what I want to know, you'll be tortured here forever. And to add to that, we're in a factory that's been closed down for over 5 years. There's nobody here to save you, no matter how much you scream. So what do you think? Does that make you want to talk a little?
Off.
What?
Fuck off. Mr. Wong, be careful. I don't want to have to deal with murder for money.
I'll be mindful of that. Now, shall we get started?
Haven't you found out enough?
What are you talking about? I've only just started.
What's that? In work? Is there a dungeon break nearby, or something? How peculiar. Mr. Wong, I think it got scared after seeing you.
I don't have time to mess around.
Exchange.
There's said to be a lot of accidents in the dungeons these days, so let's be careful and clear it successfully. Let's not have a single casualty.
Yes, sir.
Sir. What's going on?
Boss, the shadows under your feet. They just went.
Yuntae, how many times have I told you not to drink before a raid?
It's not like that. I didn't have a single drop today. The shadows really started trembling. as if they're alive.
You know what? You should take a break today.
Boss, I'm serious.
Stop the car.
Excuse me.
I said stop the car. Damn it. It already began. I'm gonna go on ahead. Follow me as fast as you can.
Yes, sir.
I guess we're going to be flooded with damage compensation invoices again tomorrow.
You guessed it. He should have just taken the car. Jeez.
I wonder how Jin-woo's doing.
O Mother of our King, if there were anything our Lord cannot withstand, nobody in the world would be safe from it.
Next up, we bring you news on the conference that has been organized by the U.S. Hunter Bureau.
Jin-ah, there's your brother.
Really?
My king. This feeling, I felt it once before as well. The king is enraged.
Healing potions cannot be used to recover health when HP is less than 10%.
Is either one of you a healer? Heal Jinho.
We don't speak Korean.
Sung Jin-woo wants you to heal the kid. Is this the first time we've met, Sung Jin-woo?
Final warning. Heal Jinho.
You gotta ask my boss, not me.
Are you also a healer?
Mr. Wang Dongzu, you said this job had nothing to do with Sung Jin-woo.
Are you able to heal or not?
No, I'm.
I knew it. You're the one who killed my brother, Wang Dong-suk. Isn't that right?
Young Nim, Hwang Dong-soo, Hwang Dong-suk's brother, please be careful of him.
Don't speak, Jinho.
Answer me, Sung Jin-woo. Did you kill my brother and his teammates?
You can ask him when you see him again.
Enough. I told you not to mess with him. Hwang Dong-soo, you still alive?
Yes, for now.
Seems like you can understand this much. Good. Let him go. If you do, we'll forget that today's events ever happened.
And if I don't?
I'll have to stop you by force.
Fine by me.
Yes, very good. You had no choice but to intervene, Thomas. Kill Sung Jin-woo for me.
Do you perhaps not know who I am?
It doesn't matter who you are.
He knows who I am, and he's still doing this.
Thomas Andre grew up in a poor immigrant family. He was always surrounded by oppositions. He had nothing to his name, but the skies bestowed him with a gift, an extraordinary talent that made him indomitable. Overwhelming strength, the strength to trample on others. Through the countless number of battles he fought, he proved the worth of his talent. He observed the effects his power had against the people who opposed him. Strength, authority, wealth, force. He lived his life like a king, possessing all those different types of power. And when a different type of power appeared in the world, he took the opportunity to become a true king. He crushed those who blocked his path. Those who looked down on him were made to kneel. Violence was the key. He knew from experience how to deal with those who didn't submit to him.
Blame your own ignorance.
This is the place.
Move fast.
Thomas, Master, are you all right?
What are you all doing? Get moving.
Take Jinho to the nearest hospital. Make sure that he gets treated, no matter what.
Alright, now we're talking. This looks like it'll be worth my time. I don't give a shit about Hwang Dong-soo now. There is only one way to restore my pride. I'm going to kill that arrogant son of a bitch. It's not too late to admit your mistakes and back off. I'll at least spare your life if you do so now, and apologize. You bastard. How dare you? You'll regret not having taken this last chance.
Advance.
They're coming.
Shields deployed.
These guys don't stand a chance. Move. Where'd he go? You looking down on a nation-level hunter.
Psychokinesis.
Feel the difference in our strengths and despair. What the? Is he planning to crush me like this? No, it seems he has me pinned in one place. This bastard, even as he's getting pulled in towards me, he chooses to attack. I'm bleeding.
What did you say just now? Feel the difference in our strengths and despair.
All right, I'll stop underestimating you now. Reinforcement.
Mr. White, it's about time you tell me what's going on here.
There's no time to be explaining everything.
What's going on? You might not be able to tell, as a normal civilian, but if we go any further than this, we'll be risking our lives.
At that moment, Soon Jinwoo thought, there are for humans who borrowed the ruler's strengths. Perhaps they are among the 5 who survived the Kamish raid. That is, they are for of the nation-level hunters. And Thomas Andre was no exception.
Capture.
Get away from Master.
Move now.
What incredible strength. It's like a black hole. I would have gotten sucked in, if it weren't for ruler's authority.
I won't miss. This time.
Take the people who were caught in the crossfire. Get as far away from Master as possible.
Capture.
Skill, Ruler's Authority activating.
He's pulling me this time, accelerating even more. Is he thinking of taking me head on? Fine, let's do this. This time it won't escape. Reinforcement.
My god, so much magical power. What monsters are fighting? This is going to be dangerous. You should steel your heart.
Huh? If I'm not mistaken, that was.
Yes, that was Mr. Thomas Andre. Mr. White, what do we do now?
We have to stop them, of course.
Stop them? How are we going to stop him? Mr. Thomas is getting pulverized by Hunter Sung Jinwoo.
How can a magic-type hunter possess this much strength and speed? Am I going to lose? That's impossible. No, that must not happen. My power to conquer my enemies is my only existence. I'm Thomas Andre. Don't you dare think you'll defeat me with just this.
Like I said, it doesn't matter who you are.
Hunter Sung Jinwoo, that's enough. Please stop now.
I lose. It's my loss.
He beat that Thomas Andre to that pitiful state. How many hunters are there in this world that can do this to him? Is there even any other? If this is ever known, the public will go wild. Treat him now.
Every single bone in his body is broken, and he's bleeding badly. I don't think I can do this alone. We'll need everyone. He could only withstand this because he's a national authority hunter. Any other hunter would have died more than 10 times if they suffered the same injuries.
No one seems to have died.
I guess this isn't too bad, all things considered.
Mr. White. Hunter Wong Dong-soo isn't breathing. His heart isn't beating either. And Hunter Sung Jinwoo has disappeared.
I swapped position with Beru using Shadow Exchange. You haven't been in Korea in a while, right? You're looking at Seoul. Beru is probably healing Jinho to the best of his abilities in America right now.
My king.
What?
I request you to give me a name too.
You died because you were being greedy, so how about I name you Greed? Well, what do you think? Wang Dong-soo.
Thank you, my king.
Alright, now put your head back on the floor.
Next day, International Guild Conference.
There's a lot of reporters.
It seems they've already heard about your fight. I'm afraid you won't be able to avoid attention today. So this is the man who did it to the Scavenger Guild. We got the testimonies from Hunter Huang Dong-soo's accomplices. The Hunter Bureau will give an official debriefing of the incident soon.
I don't want to think about that incident anymore. There is only one reason why I came to America. Once I found out what I want to know, I'm done here.
I will translate what they're saying for you through these earpieces.
is that the Asian hunter who beat down Thomas Andre until he was almost dead?
To have utterly destroyed Thomas, who had been reigning over other hunters like a king. I can't believe it.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Belzer. I'm sure you are all aware that the number of gates being generated has shot up and that stronger monsters have started to appear. But not many of you may know that unusual activity has been detected above the skies. It's been widely reported that the magical energy concentration being absorbed into the atmosphere is becoming increasingly greater. But I want to refer to this magical energy found in the atmosphere differently. Until we are able to find a more appropriate term to call it, how about we refer to it as the magosphere? Do you know that this magosphere is currently gathering above the skies of several countries? We have observed this phenomenon in a total of 9 places. And out of all those places, the magosphere is most concentrated here. That is Seoul, South Korea.
South Korea? That's...
There's no need to look at Mr. Soong like that. If he's the one herding around the magosphere above the sky, then he's already past the realm of a hunter after all.
9 places. Could this perhaps be related to the number of sovereigns?
As we do not know its cause, there's nothing we can do to deal with it at the moment. However, just because it is not possible to deal with, that doesn't mean that there isn't a need to deal with it. The world may be faced with a great change once again.
Dr. Belzer, is that the end of the presentation?
Yes.
Then I'll take it from here. I have something urgent to announce to the hunters that have gathered here today. And it is with a heavy heart that I deliver this news. Around 2 weeks ago, Hunter Christopher Reed was assassinated by a group of unidentified assailants.
Nation-level hunter Christopher Reed assassinated?
Is this a joke? No way.
The only one who can kill a nation-level hunter is someone with equal strength. What if it was that guy who fought Thomas yesterday?
The news of Christopher Reed will be officially released tomorrow. Please listen carefully, without misunderstanding. There is a man we suspect the perpetrator of this crime. Suspect S.
Then the culprit isn't some Jin-woo, who fought Thomas.
But that Asian man's face, it looks just like someone else who's sitting right here. Don't turn around. All Asians look similar to us anyways, but no matter how I look at it.
Why is father? Dungeons are the territory of the rulers. I don't know why the rulers sent a monster in the form of my father. Perhaps it has to do with what Kamish had said.
The man found in a gate in the US was determined to be a monster who was capable of speaking the human language. Moreover, we requested the aid of S-rank hunter Hwang Dong-soo, who spoke Korean to lead the interrogation, but he took down hunter Hwang Dong-soo in the middle of the interrogation and brought the Hunters Association headquarters down in a sea of flames. The culprit was powerful enough to defeat hunter Hwang Dong-soo, who acted as a member of the main force in the Scavenger Guild. Strong humanoid monsters like him, who escaped from the dungeon, may have targeted Hunter Christopher Reed together. This is the conclusion that we have come to at the Hunters Association.
He's talking to him.
Don't you ever step foot in Korea. I say this not for my son, but for you. Or you won't be able to rest, even after death.
Won't be able to rest, even after death. Greed.
It's as you suspected, my liege.
There's no doubt about it. That man is my father.
We plan on requesting the aid of all guilds around the world to apprehend Suspect S, and ask that you contact us immediately upon discovering him.
Is there any proof that Suspect S is not a human?
His magic emission completely matches that of a monster. Next question.
It's said that he claimed himself to be a human, who went missing in a dungeon. Did the hunter he described really exist?
Yes, it was a real person. Next.
Then how come you won't reveal the hunter's identity?
He's connected to one of the hunters present here, and so we've decided not to reveal that information. Any further questions?
Still, wouldn't it be more helpful to reveal his identity in pursuit of his arrest? Don't you think so, Chief? I'll be direct about this. What's the monster's relation to Hunter Sung Jin-woo?
Well, if Hunter Liu really wants to know, I guess we have no choice. During the questioning, Suspect S revealed himself to be Hunter Sung Jin-woo's father, and we are carrying out our investigation assuming this is true.
Hunter Sung Jin-woo, if Suspect S turns out to be your missing father, and other hunters attempt to hunt him down, what will you do?
It's only right that hunters hunt down monsters, and if he is indeed a monster, then I'll take care of him myself. But if he is not a monster, but rather truly my father, then I will protect my family, even if that means I'll make an enemy of every single hunter in the world.
Did you mean it, what you said back there?
Yes.
To say such a thing in front of 500 of the strongest hunters in the world, from over 120 different countries. There are probably only 2 hunters, yourself included, who would dare to say something like that.
And who's the other person?
He's in the hospital right now. There will be a feast in just a moment. The Hunters Associations put a lot of care into organizing it, so if you aren't too busy, perhaps you could dine with other hunters.
What's he saying?
He says he caught a giant monster that you let slip away on the coast of China.
You know how to speak Chinese, too.
I am in charge of the Asia branch, after all, and speak all Asian languages fairly well.
Keep translating, please.
Yes, sir. He says he was surprised to find that the giant monster was stronger than he expected, and that it was even more difficult, as the battle took place on water. He says he's been wanting to meet you ever since, that he's been curious to see what kind of hunter could take down such strong monsters so easily. And he says he's happy you put Hunter Thomas in his place. He says he has no doubt that Hunter Thomas was in the wrong.
My first impression of him was that he's just a grumpy guy. But it turns out he's a rather interesting person.
And he says that he's hoping for that reason that Suspect S isn't a member of your family.